Welcome to your yoga practice. It's Wednesday, so if you have time, we'll stay after our movement practice for a little bit of meditation. Today we'll practice on cultivating loving kindness with an emphasis on loving ourselves and then loving the outside world. Because this week we are exploring asmita, which is egoism, or forgetting that we are connected to everything and everyone around us. So we'll combat that with some loving kindness. Let's go ahead and begin by dropping in with some slow, full breaths. And if you'd like, you can bring your hands into Anjali Mudra here. Drawing your hands together at your heart, keeping a little space between your palms so the fingers and knuckles and heel of your hands are connected, but there's just a little space for possibility between the hands. We're sitting up nice and tall, sliding the shoulders back and down, and then gently bowing your head towards your heart. I like to think of this as bowing the knowledge of the mind to the wisdom of the heart. And give yourself just a few breaths to notice what, if anything, comes up in moments of quiet. All right, on an inhale, stretch your arms up. If any thoughts came to you, you might imagine releasing it on your next exhale, bringing your arms down and out. Next inhale, sweep your right arm up and over. Exhale, come to center. Inhale, sweep your left arm up and over. Exhale, come to center. Do this again each side. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's get right into some movement today. So coming into tabletop. In your tabletop, flex your spine. So inhale to drop the belly down. Exhale to arch the spine up. Let the head get hangy. Let it get heavy. Let it hang. Maybe even wobble the head for a second. Move at your own pace. Several breaths here. When you're ready, find your way to child's pose or any pose that feels good to rest in. And you might stack, if you're in child's pose, stack your forearms and rest your head on that. A few breaths here, and our thought or affirmation for today is, as I befriend myself, I befriend the world. As I befriend myself, I befriend the world. We could also think, as I take care of myself, I take care of the world. So tending to ourselves, not just in an ego-driven, self-survival way, but in a way of recognizing that when we are well-resourced, we can better support our communities. Slow, full breath in. You might sigh it out. From child's pose, bring your hands up overhead on the ground, coming up to the fingertips, big breath in. Breathing out, walk your hands over to the right side, so really stretching out your left side body, just a breath here. And then come back through center, big breath in. Breathing out, walk your hands over to the left side, right hip pulling back and down, stretching out the right side. And bring it back to center. Let's find tabletop. Inhale to drop your belly. Exhale to arch your spine. Inhale, come back through neutral. Press the tops of your feet down into the ground. Engage your core. Walk your hands forwards and out, Anahatasana puppy pose. Stay here for just 3 breaths. And carefully walk your hands back under your shoulders. Let's tuck our toes, lift our hips, downward facing dog. Just a breath or 2 here. You might sway your hips side to side. And then we'll step our feet up to the top of the mat, forward fold. On an inhale, lift up halfway, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Maybe even send the arms back while you look ahead. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale again, half lift. Exhale, fold down. 1 more. Inhale, half lift. Stay here for a breath. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Give yourself a stretch. Maybe come up to the toes. And exhale, feet on the earth, hands at your heart. Take a breath in. Let it go. Release the arms. Inhale, stretch your right arm up and over. So take a side body stretch again. Our heart space, we focus on opening up through that area on Wednesdays, and that includes the side body, the back body. Come back through center. Next inhale, left arm reaches up and over. And come back to center. Here's where if you have a strap, we'll grab it. Holding the strap loosely in both hands in front of you. Let's lift the shoulders up, roll them back and down. Inhale, stretch the arms with the strap up. Just make do, mimic if you don't have the strap. Pull up a little higher and then move your arms back in space. So for some of us, it'll feel better to bend the elbows. Some people will keep their arms straight. You could put a little bend in your knees so we don't lock them out. Inhale, see if you can find a little bit more lift through your heart, maybe even look up. Exhale, do whatever it takes to drop your arms behind you. So I bent my elbows to get there, and then stretch the arms back. Maybe you walk your hands closer to each other. Maybe you even interlace your fingers. You don't have to. Big breath in. Lift the heart. Exhale, start to bow forwards, keeping the arms behind you and up in the air. Get to a point where you can let your head hang heavy, so the knees can be generously bent, letting the torso rest on the thighs, and then keep stretching your arms up towards the sky. We want a nice stretch through the tops of the shoulders. If it ever feels like too much, you might try bringing your arms out wider. 1 more breath in. And then press into your feet, rise up. Keep your hands now low as you lift your heart, standing back bend. Big breath in. And exhale, fold forward and down again. Lift your arms, your knuckles as high to the sky as you can. And then inhale, stand up, standing back bend. 1 more exhale, folding forward. Inhale, stand up. Release the strap from your left hand. Stand tall for a moment here. Maybe give yourself some neck rolls. On an inhale, stretch your right arm up. Palm can face forward. That strap will fall back behind you. Left hand palm facing out. See if you can grab the strap. Now bend your right elbow, walking the hands towards each other with the strap. And again, if you don't have the strap, just mimic, just make do. So now our arms are in Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Try to lengthen your low back so you engage your core, lift your heart, little bit of a standing back bend here, big inhale. Exhale, fold forward any amount, just until you feel enough. And on an inhale, rise right back up. Find a little back bend. Exhale, fold or bow forward. One more. And inhale, rise up. Right hand can release the strap. Find mountain pose for a moment, both palms facing forwards or towards you, just wherever your relaxed arms land. Taking a breath. And then trying on the other side. So left arm reaching up. If you've got the strap, palm faces forward. Right hand back behind you. Palm facing out. See if you can grab the strap. Bend your left elbow. Walking your hands towards each other on that strap. And you might notice a big difference in your mobility or range from side to side. And that's our reminder that every bone in every body is different. We're not symmetrical. Press your feet down, engage your core, lift your heart as you inhale. Exhale, fold forward and down. You can soften the knees generously. Inhaling, rise up. Find a little standing back bend. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, rise up, take a breath. You could imagine that you're leaning your head back into your left arm. And then let's release this. You could set the strap aside. Maybe shake out the arms. On an inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Hands touch the ground, step your right foot back and then your left foot, plank pose. Really push the ground away so the shoulder blades are sliding apart. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees to the ground. Then we'll step our right foot forward. Pivot on the left knee so that left foot comes behind you. And we're finding our low warrior two. Coming into this low warrior two, and you might pulse a little bit, bending into that right knee more. To bring a little more sensation into the chest, we can flip our palms towards the sky, move the arms back in space a little bit, maybe flex the wrists or circle them. So we're looking for a nice stretch all the way across the arms. And then on an inhale, let's lift the right arm up and back. Maybe your left hand comes all the way down to the ground. Big stretch through the right side. Maybe sweep that top arm in a circle. Inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, pop yourself back up to warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. So left arm by your ear. Right elbow on your right thigh, or maybe you reach your right hand to your ankle or the ground. Another breath. And then breathing, pop yourself back up to warrior two. Okay, let's bring our hands to the ground, framing the right foot, carefully moving on that left knee, bringing the toes to the ground. Step yourself back to plank pose. And inhale in plank, and exhale in downward facing dog. You might want to take a flow through chaturanga here, or you can just let yourself settle in and hang heavy, breathing a few breaths. From down dog, let's drop the knees to the ground, step or swing the left foot to the top of the mat, carefully pivoting on the right knee, coming into our low warrior on the other side. Arms outstretched, looking over your left fingertips. We can pulse a little bit, see how that feels. Keep breathing. Flipping the palms towards the sky, maybe moving the arms back or circling the wrists. On an inhale, let's try a reverse low warrior. Maybe bringing the right hand to the ground, a little bit more like a half circle pose. Big stretch through the left side body. And on an inhale, pop yourself up, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm moving up by your ear. Maybe that left hand reaches for the left ankle or the ground. Slow and steady breath in and out. Another in breath and out. When you're ready, inhale up to your low warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, framing the left foot, carefully stepping the right foot, then the left foot back behind you, finding our plank pose for an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hanging heavy here. If you want to flow through chaturanga, you can do that, inhaling forward to plank pose, exhaling, lowering down a little, inhaling upward facing dog. No rush, exhale, downward facing dog. Let's all come up high on our toes and tiptoe or hop ourselves to the top of the mat. Forward fold, then inhale, lift up halfway, squeeze the shoulder blades together, look ahead. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart, take a breath. Inhale, breathe in, reach out and up. Exhale, bow forward all the way down. Hands touch the ground, step your right foot back and out, setting up for warrior one. So we bend into the left leg. Inhale, rise up. 3 steady breaths here. You might fix your gaze on something and really let yourself focus in. Excellent. Now try sweeping your arms out wide, interlace your hands behind your back. If you can, if not, just stretch your arms back. If fingers are interlaced, then really pull them back and down, finding a standing back bend in this warrior one. Take a slow inhale. Slow exhale, start to fold forward into humble warrior. Left shoulder coming towards the inside of the left knee, letting the head be heavy. If possible, interlaced fingers are reaching up towards the sky. Try to soften the neck so we're getting a stretch here. One more breath. And hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Finding plank pose, we inhale. And lower your knees, lower down over your thighs, your belly. Point the toes back. Slide your hands forward so the elbows come under shoulders. Drag your heart forward, Sphinx pose. Point the toes back. Here you might take a gentle neck roll. Pushing the elbows into the ground so we have some space in our joints. One more inhale. And exhale, lower down. We can shimmy the hips a little bit. Maybe bend the knees and let the legs rock side to side. Toes coming back to the ground, hands alongside your chest. Big breath in. Breathing out, press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. A few breaths here. The wrists are light. The head is heavy. Chest pressing towards your thighs. On an inhale, stretch your right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step or swing it to the top of the mat. Staying on the left toes if possible, stretch your arms up. If that's not going to happen today, you can drop your left knee to the ground. So either way, getting a nice stretch through the left hip flexors. And then we can interlace our hands behind our head, drop the head back. Breathe. One more breath here. When I befriend myself, I befriend the world. Let's bring our hands to the ground. Take a breath in. Breathing out, step the left foot forward, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a few breaths here. How do I feel when I move my body? How do I feel when I connect with my breath? On an inhale, let's reach up, and exhale, fold down. Your inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold down, hands touching the ground, right foot steps back and out. Let's step the right foot forward. Left foot steps back and out. My apologies. Bending into your right knee. On an inhale, rise up. There we go. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. A few steady breaths here. Make sure we're really energetically reaching the arms up, bending into the right knee. You can keep your core muscles hugging in to steady you. Feel your feet rooting down. And then let's try sweeping the arms out wide. Interlace the hands behind your back if you can. Stretching the knuckles and arms down, maybe lifting your gaze. Big breath in. Exhale, slow motion, start to fold forward and down. So now right shoulder coming towards the inside of the right knee. It might seem much more like it's on top. That's fine. Let your head get heavy. Follow your breath. And bring your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back, plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down. This time, slide your hands forward, but option to walk your elbows a little bit more forward and rest your chin and head in your hands. Point your legs back really energetically. And then we could still imagine pulling the heart forward. Full breath in. Let it go. Go ahead and give yourself a break, resting your head on your hands or your arms, the ground. Maybe bending the knees and letting legs fall side to side. And toes to the ground, hands alongside your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. A few breaths here. On an inhale, let's lift the left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, step or swing it to the top of the mat. Steady yourself, then try to reach your arms up, keeping in mind that if balancing on the toes of the back foot doesn't feel right or steady enough, we can always drop our knee down. Yeah, taking care of ourselves, we take care of others. Breathe. And then let's try bringing our hands back behind our head, leaning our head back a little. One more breath. And then hands to the ground. Take an inhale. Exhale, giant step up, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise all the way up, reaching out and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bringing your hands to your heart, imagine pushing your feet into the ground, lifting your heart up a little bit more. Slide the shoulders back and down. Let's move our hands to our low back. Lift your heart. Lift your heart and look up. A small standing back bend. Even small ones can feel really big. Don't push it too much. One more breath. And then exhale, bring the spine through neutral. Shake your arms out by your sides. Let's take a wider stance and then some twists side to side. Coming back to center, a little bouncing. Okay, coming down now to the mat. If you have blocks and a blanket, you can bring them to give yourself a supported back bend. For some of us, just the blanket feels like more than enough. For some, we like a little bit more height. Sometimes it just depends on the day. So see what's good for you. Keeping in mind if you don't have these things, just lying on the ground with your arms outstretched is also perfectly wonderful. And then I like to keep my feet on the ground, lower my torso, especially the rib cage, onto the support, and then move around until you feel comfortable enough. Nothing should feel like it's poking you in the back or the kidneys. So today I'm going to move my blocks up a little higher, so the lowest one is pretty much between my shoulder blades. And then see if you can let your arms stretch out. Some people like to stretch their legs long. Some like to let the knees knock together. Sometimes taking a shape like this induces yawns, and if that happens, I encourage you to just let your body breathe, let the yawns come and go. While in your supported back bend, you might try bringing your left fingertips to the space right beneath your earlobe in front and behind, and just giving a little massage around. Kind of think about how cats and dogs really like their ears scratched. And when we do it to them, it's at the base of their ears. Go for that same area of yourself. A little bit of massage. Again, you might yawn as we stimulate the vagus nerve. And then you could switch sides. And then you can choose if you'd like to stay in your supported back bend, or if it would be better for your body to unfurl on the ground for a moment. When I befriend myself, I befriend the world. As you release your Shavasana practice or your supported back bend, I'll share the blessings of loving kindness just in case you can't stay for meditation, so you still get a nice little dose. May I be free from ill will toward myself and others. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be joyous. May I be of service to the greater good. If it's time for you to go, then thank you so much for being here. If you have about 10, 15 more minutes, then let's settle in for a bit of metta loving kindness. So if you'd like, you could bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra. The arms might get tired, at which point you could drop your hands down to your lap, still keeping the mudra. You could also just rest your hands on your legs any way that's comfortable. A gentle reverent bow of the head and a turning inward of the attention. So noticing the sensation of your breath coming in and going back out. And you could repeat each phrase in your mind as I say it. May I be free from ill will toward myself and others. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be joyous. May I be of service to the greater good. Let's imagine ourselves at a younger point in life. So maybe all the way back to being a small child, maybe just a week younger, whatever feels most accessible to you today. And imagine as if you could see that younger version of you right in front of you, sending blessings of loving kindness to that younger version of you. May you be free from ill will towards yourself and others. A message to little you. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be joyous. May you be of service to the greater good. And now we'll leapfrog in our mind, moving to future you, seeing yourself as old as you can imagine. Allow your older self to receive these blessings of loving kindness. As if you're seeing yourself, speaking to yourself in the future. May you be free from ill will toward yourself and others. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be joyous. May you be of service to the greater good. Breathing, allowing anything to arise and dissipate. And bringing your awareness back to your present day self. May I be free from ill will towards myself and others. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be joyous. May I be of service to the greater good. Now let's think of someone who's easy to send these wishes to. It could be a beloved friend, a pet, a person that you knew in the past, or a person that you might not ever get to know but who you admire. Bring this being to mind. As if they're standing right in front of you, let's send them these blessings. May you be free from ill will towards yourself and others. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be joyous. May you be of service to the greater good. Breathe in this space. And checking in with yourself. You might stay here sending well wishes to someone or a group of people who it feels very easy and accessible to send these wishes to. Or we might begin to open up our heart and our wishes for goodness to a person or a group of people who we know are causing harm. If you sense that that will distract you from the loving kindness, then go ahead and stay with someone who it's really easy to send that energy to. This is our time to practice cultivating our reserve. So if you don't have overflow, that's perfectly fine. If you feel like you have enough to extend it out to those who might be difficult or causing harm, then let's do that. So imagining an individual or perhaps a group of people. May you be free from ill will towards yourself and others. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be joyous. May you be of service to the greater good. Breathing here, allowing any thoughts, feelings, emotions to come up and transform. Let's all move back to someone who's really easy to love, easy to see the good in. It might be the same person or group you thought of earlier, or could be someone new. May you be free from ill will towards yourself and others. May this person or group be filled with loving kindness. May they be well. May they be peaceful and at ease. May they be joyous. May they be of service to the greater good. Breathe here for a moment. Rest your attention on your breath and your heart space. Noticing the in-breath, noticing the out-breath. Breathing in, you might imagine you're filling up with good wishes for the world around you. Breathing out, imagine sending those wishes out. 2 more. If you'd like to close this time by chanting 1 Om, let's take a breath in. Deep bow of gratitude. Thank you for sharing your time, your efforts, and energy. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.